Greetings, lovely humans. Good day. It is a dark moon day as we live stream here, this group we have here, and as I record this, the new moon is tomorrow. And so we have like 2% of the moon left right now above us. Just a very thin silver smile smiling upon you as we take pause here and drop into this dark moon, into this winter, into this continued time of reflection and dreaming. We turn inward to listen to the body mind, to the wisdom of the pratibha, the subconscious or the superconscious, the consciousness that is what is, that we all come from, that we all return to. And we listen to that knowing beyond words. Excuse me. As you drop in, close your eyes as you're comfortable to. Sense into your breath and deepen and lengthen your breath. Use breath like a diagnostic tool to move your awareness through the body. Listening with breathful, non-judgmental awareness. Receiving information, maybe in images, colors, sensations. And with this breathful awareness, we're also informing the body mind. We're present with caring, with appreciation. We are present for healing, integration, digestion, and renewal of all our experiences and perspectives. And there's been lots going on, of course, continually for so long now. And I pray for each of us that we are able to take these pauses to open up, to rise up and see the big picture, to see the great wave of change that is happening. And of course, each incident can in itself be traumatizing, painful, challenging in so many ways. And so it is. We allow ourselves to perspect, to process and digest each experience, and to pause again and take the wide view and see all these necessary steps and bits, all this movement, a great wave of turning, of change, of healing, revelation, renewal upon this earth, in our bodies individually and in the collective body of humanity, in the body of the earth. Sometimes in the dark moon, we may feel a little more heavy or reflective. Sometimes a little more depressed or irritable, whatever is showing up. Even if you feel joyful and light, great, it's sunny out. Lots of reasons to feel joyful and light. I don't want there to be any shoulds here. There's no way that we're supposed to be or should be feeling. Just, I think it's important to note sometimes the bigger cycles of turning or grief so that we can extract ourselves from our own storying about what's wrong with us or what we are challenged by. Sense in and sense outward, connecting the smaller cycles to the bigger cycles. I invite you to bring one hand to your heart and one hand to the earth and touch down to the earth. And sense into your body of earth as part of this earth in regular cycles of healing and renewal. At this time in the Northern Hemisphere, the stirring underground, receiving the waters of winter, the slow gestation in this dreaming time of renewal. May we honor our body minds by being where we are at today, moment to moment, breath to breath. May we be present for whatever arises without judgment or story. And when story arises, being without judgment. When judgment arises, being without story. As much as we can, just dancing, noticing, choosing, noticing, choosing. Body of earth, thank you. Thank you for the beauty, the abundance, the nourishment. And physical body of human form, thank you. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the delight and the pleasure. Thank you for the protection, the gripping, and the challenge. Thank you for the millions of miracles that happen in this body every day. And thank you as well here to all that has brought us here on our paths and all that has brought the magic of these practices to us. All the teachers, gurus, and lineages back through time and space, and most especially to India, to my lineage in the Kashmiri Valley. Thank you. Thank you. And let's bring the hands to the heart, together at the front of the heart or resting on the heart. It's up to you what feels right for you, connecting right and left sides of the body consciously here at center, the known and the unknown, the finite and infinite, the easeful and the challenging. May we have the steady place and center from which we dance with all of it. Exhale and pour the breath out. Inhale your heart's yes, if you will, invoking the remembrance of the vibration that we all are. Om 3 times. Om. Follow your next inhale to interlace your hands. As you exhale, press the palms forward, pull the navel back and around through your spine. Take pause there as you press forward and inhale your back body. Exhale there. Next inhale, press to the sky. Palms up to the sky. Inhale and wiggle up out of the waist. And exhale and side body. Turn the face down and the gaze down. Soften, breathe here. A couple breaths. Next inhale, stretch and reach to center. Exhale, side bend, face down, soft jaw, soft eyes looking down. Next inhale, pressing back up to center. And an exhale, right hand or maybe forearm to the ground alongside of you. And press down into that hand or forearm and reach through the other hand. Press down into that sits bone and long, bright side body breath. Feeling this often contracted and darker area of our body, bringing in the light of awareness and breathfulness. Stay in stillness there as you like, or follow your inhale to open, arm, face, chest to the sky. As you exhale, reach away, keep your neck soft, jaw soft. Maybe you turn the head and look down, get that neck shoulder stretch big, arm vinyasa. Inhaling, open, exhale and sweep. One more full circle. And next swoop up. Take pause. Touching down, lifting tall. Feel the difference in your side bodies. Let's slide into that left hand or forearm. Push down. Press into that right sit bone. Roll face, chest open. And reach the fingertips up out of that long side body breath. Again, maybe stay in stillness there, really pressing the breath into that side body. You might pull the navel back to stretch and awaken it. And then as inspired, open right arm, face chest to the sky. Reach away, soft, heavy bottom ear and swoop, following your breath. 3 more full circles. One last circle through, and we'll let this one swoop us back up to center. Inhale, reach tall, wiggle up out of the waist, and maybe you turn sideways, turn the way, wherever way, you're probably facing the front of your mat. So facing the front of the mat before, we're gonna move into child's pose, but before we do, about halfway there from where you were, pushing hands forward and hips back, bow in. Breathe the back body behind the heart. Again, bring your awareness today into subconscious, into the unseen, into that knowing beyond words, your pratibha, your instinct, intuition, creative inspiration. Stay there as you like, or maybe you can roll over the feet and turn toes back, toes touch. Even one of the toes could cross over the other here. Traditionally, that is the more open toes on the top, open nostril toe, that is. Press the arms out in front, hips back. Maybe give a little wiggle to the hips here. Feel into your connection to the earth. Your vibration, your thoughts and words, all the little things that move, all the big things. One part moves, all parts move. One part moves, all parts move, sensing into the interconnectedness. Let's breathe here the vibration of bee's breath, envisioning any color or image or mantra with that you would like to, any energy or heart quality. Your yes. Exhale and empty. Inhale, earth and back body. And let's roll thumbs up and palms open, thumbs rolling towards the earth, maybe even pinkies spiraling up in a gesture of offering or receptivity, whatever's right for you. Again, breathing your intention here. What are we consciously offering out? What would we choose to welcome in? If you will, here again, join me one round of Brahmari or bee's breath. Exhale, empty. Inhale, back body, connection to earth. And bring the palms together, or if you choose, the back of the palms together. Bend into the elbows. Walk the elbows as far forward as you can. Stretch through the triceps and melt your heart to the earth. Hands could be pointed straight to the sky or resting on the back of the head. Optionally, of course, a massage moment here. Wherever you're at, breathing, back body, our universal connection, consciousness, subconscious, superconscious, breathful here. Into that knowing that is in your body mind beneath all the busyness. Exhale and empty. Inhale your yes, and join me one last Brahmari beast breath, if you will. Let's unwind. Bring the hands as wide as the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Claw your fingertips. Inhale here as you push back, and as you exhale, lift from the navel. Slide the hands in, the knees in, so they're underneath the shoulders, and the knees are underneath the hips. Pull knees and hands towards one another, and let's draw shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, lift your tail, lift your crown. And exhale, lift the navel, drop your tail, drop your crown. Long and slow with the breath here. Look to articulate as much as you can each of your vertebrae. And see, imagine into what you're doing, coursing light energy, liveliness, synovial fluid, cerebrospinal fluid, freshly oxygenated blood through each of the space between them, creating a great aliveness and awakenedness in your central channel. A couple more rounds, strong fingertips, maybe even working up on the fingertips. And begin to make your way towards a neutral spine. Inhale, long spine in center. And as you exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder, squeeze right shoulder and hip together, and pull the left shoulder down away from that ear. Look back behind you with your eyes and your head. Again, you could even do the eye stretches with the eyes closed or skip the eye stretches if it's irritating for any reason today. And take your time. We'll go another breath or two to each side. Sorry, I didn't cue the switching there. So just even out so you're even on both sides, moving or holding. And then cross your ankles and roll on through to the back body. And we're going to work pretty slow and low today. So take your time if you'd like to. I encourage bringing a block between the thighs to get a little more core strength and really confirm your integration there. And let's bring the elbows alongside of you. Elbows bent, press into the elbows, squeeze the shoulders on the back, lift the chin. Next, inhale, root into the heels, lift hips, lower back, middle back, upper back, lift chest, lift chin. As you exhale, ripple down, upper, middle, lower, hips. Let your breath move your body. Waves of breath, inhaling, rising up. Exhale to ripple back down. Find as much movement in the pelvis as you can here. So often this pose, we're focusing on the neck shoulder connection. Right now, what I want for you is to really feel the articulation of the pelvic bowl. So as you ripple down, pour the pelvic bowl away from you, pressing tailbone into the earth, arching low back up. And then as you're ready to come back up, scoop tailbone up, lower back presses into the earth for a moment, and then lift tail, lift hips, lift chest and chin. And we'll pause in the upper one to focus on shoulders and neck in a moment. For now, please play with that rock of the pelvis. We're going to do some forward folding today, and it's a little harder to find pelvic rock in forward fold, but pretty important and helpful. Breathe and repeat your mantra, your yes. Let your breath lead your movement. Last one or two. Take your time, and whenever you're ready, as you come up, interlace the hands behind you, squeeze the palms together, rock side to side, get your shoulders on the back, lift your chin, lift your chest, lengthen through the tailbone, squeeze onto that block, real or imaginary, and breathful here, wide across the wings of your heart, simply breathfuller again, tuning our instrument with vibration this morning. Last big inhale, lift up, and next exhale, release and ripple down. Step your feet together at first, and let's bring the arms up overhead. Into your feet and your hips as you roll the knees to one side, massaging into those outer hips. Continue that little muscular action, rooting down, and follow your breath side to side. Inhale to the side, get as much breath as you can, stretch it out, and exhale back through center, a little engagement in the core. And please stay with that more mellow side to side as you like, or slide the elbows down at shoulder height. Pick the feet up. Again, this could stay more mellow with the feet just picked up slightly and just a little rock with a little more weight there into the outer hips. Please stay with that if that's what's right for you. Or maybe you pick the feet up, squeeze onto your block, again, real or imaginary, and 90-degree angle with hip, knee, heel, and squeeze shoulders into the earth as you lower the knees to one side. That's your exhale. Inhale to center and exhale. Knees to the other side, shoulders pinned to the earth. Follow your breath side to side. Again, this could be more about a hip massage and just a little bit of core with the feet drop down more or all the way onto the earth for just hip massage. Wherever you're at, breath practice. It is dark moon, so it's the moon time for lots of us. That's true for me today. So I am giving my body permission to have a little more ease, which I would encourage for all of us, womb bearers or not. Sometimes the body's just asking for a little more ease. When we give it to it, then we can challenge it more in other times. When we're challenging it all the time, we'll feel that. So last 2 or 3 breaths to each side. And take your time. And the next time you roll to one side, roll all the way over. Let's come back to hands and knees and big hip circles. Now we'll just stretch them out. So hips way out to one side, back to the heels, way out to the other side, just forward of the hands. Big, big circles. Washing out the lower back. And take your time. Next time you get to the back, move with your breath, other direction, 4 or 5 breaths. And then take your time there. Come on back to center as you're ready. Hands and knees strong. Claw those fingertips. Let's open the right knee out to the side. Big hip circles. Knee to nose, squeeze in and switch directions. Knee to the nose, squeeze in, bring that knee out to your right tricep, slide it down to the wrist. Pick knee up, right tricep or shoulder down to the wrist. And 3 more. Bring the knee inside that right hand and walk the left foot back as far as you can. Way, way back. Walk the hands back, puff up the chest, and drag the heart forward. So, as we did recently, a very gentle pigeon here, sometimes called swan in more yin yoga. If you'd like to, you can make it into a bigger pigeon already. It's up to you. Stay upright. If you would like to play here, you could play with bending and straightening out the back knee. If it's feeling pretty fluid in there and you'd like to, maybe reach back for that ankle or foot. Soft jaw. Please stay with that as you like, or lengthen out. Push the hips back, bow in and rest your head. Deep breaths here in the nose and letting go. Take your time. Next inhale, let's gently unwind. Come back up onto the hands, drag the back knee in and stretch that front knee back and open. Long sequence here. I'm going to challenge myself and push into the outside that foot, stretch through the fingertips, long side body. Let's make sure that bottom hand is a little bit forward of the shoulder. So you could really scoop that shoulder blade down the back and roll face, chest open. Again, here, big side body breath, staying in the extension or arm vinyasa. Last few breaths. So reach away, let the bottom ear get heavy, rolling head down. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And next time you swoop around, pick that back leg up. Pause here in steadiness, hold strong core or bend the top knee. Reach back for your ankle or foot and kick back. Squeeze shoulders on the back, lift your heart. Slide the ears back over shoulders, little dip of the chin. Soft jaw, breathful into your yes. A couple more breaths. Next inhale and stretch out, reach that top leg back, top arm forward, and then spiral back onto hands and knees. Find your strong core there. Any little movements that feel good, reset. And when you're ready, left knee opens to the side, big hip circles. After 5 or so, knee to the nose, squeeze and open up, second direction. And the knee to the nose, squeeze, bring it out to the upper tricep or shoulder and slide down to the wrist, slide it up. And next time you come down, knee inside that hand, walk the back foot way, way back, hands back towards the hips and puff up your chest. Find whatever opening of that front heel is right for you. Pull on the earth, scaps down the back, heart lifts, deep full breaths. Again, maybe play with bending and straightening that back knee a little or a lot. Play with that as you like. Maybe reach back for it, hold the ankle or foot, square the chest up and breathe here. Stay with that as you like, or gently unwind, lengthen leg back, spine forward, push the hips back, and find a rest for your forehead as you bow in, letting go breaths. Back toes can release, point them straight back. Soft jaw, soft tongue, send that communication of the breath into any areas of sensation or resistance. And last breath or two here. And take your time as you unwind. Come to the hands, pull the back knee forward and stretch that front knee back. Pivot the heel down, push into the outside of the foot and stretch from the outside of the foot through your fingertips. Long, long side body, bottom hand forward of the shoulder. Scoop that shoulder blade down, lift your heart. Stay there, breathful in the side body as you like, or add arm vinyasa, inhaling open, reach away, bottom ear heavy, swoop on through. And take your time. The next time you swoop around, pull that top leg up into the core, scoop the shoulder blades down, activate that top foot, hold steady here, or put a bow on it. Reach back for ankle or foot, kick back, squeeze the shoulders, dip the chin slightly and slide the ears back. Breathful here. And take your time when you're ready. Unwind it. Come back where you came from. Soft heart to earth. Strong fingertips. Turn the toes under. Inhale as you exhale. Pull up and back from your hips. And here, let's begin to, when you're ready, give the hips a little swing. Relax your neck. As you swing the hips to one side, really push through that opposite hand, stretching the side body. Slowly breathing side bodies, hamstrings, and bend the knees as much as you need to. Now begin to let that swing lighten up your hands as you pull back from each hips. One hip drags the opposite hand back until you make your way into a forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need or like today. Rest the chest on the thighs, relax your neck. You could hug your head or hold your elbows or hold your legs. We're going to take about 5 more breaths here. Soft neck. Soft jaw. Slow and steady. Feel your feet on the earth. Hug your muscles to the bones. And one vertebra at a time, begin to lift arches, knees, quads, navel, and stack those vertebrae up. And take your time, breathful in the back body as you come to stand. And pause, feet on the earth, and let's feel into your toes. Lift and spread the toes. Roll into the feet. Feeling all 4 corners of your feet, all of your toes. And then find center, hug the earth, lift the arches, bounce the knees so they're soft, but pull up energetically through the legs, strong muscular action. Breathe your heart's yes. Tadasana, feel the strong mountain of your being. Again, feeling into that connection, remembering your embodiment, part of this earth, connecting earth to sky and sky to earth. Inhale, follow your breath to fly the arms up. Exhale, fly the arms down. A couple more breaths like that, just riding your wings on the waves of breath. And gathering up that awareness and remembrance of all that is moving by this same energy that is your breath. All that is made of stardust. All that is connected through perceived time and space. We're going to fly up one last time. Interlace the hands. Send your first finger to the sky, Kali Mudra. Give a little pull on the hands and squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale, wiggle up out of the waist, and exhale, side bend. Turn the face down, soft jaw. Inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, side bend, face down. Again. You could do it that way or release the hand down if you prefer. This time, inhale into that left side body. Exhale, come on back up. Hands together or not. Up and over. Press and roll up, down. Breathe. Lost inhale as you exhale. Come on back up. And both arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to center. Press into the hands, work the shoulders on the back, lift your heart, breathe, and repeat your heart's yes, I am. And take one last big inhale here, and as you exhale, hop or wide, superstar. Parallel feet. Hug the earth strong with your feet, muscles to bones, and squeeze everything to center, up and in, and shine out from there. Breathe your yes, I am. Big inhale as you exhale, bend that right knee and pivot, knee and toe pointing to the right. Maybe walk a little wider so the ankles are underneath the wrists or they're about. Bend into that front knee. Let's play with it. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Arms up. Exhale, bend that knee, sink in. Follow your breath. Two more. Side angle. Right elbow, I press. Inhale, long, long left side body. Roll the face, chest open. Really find as much dynamic energy from the outside of that left foot and out through your fingertips as you can. Last big inhale here, stretch it out. As you come up, pull into the core, swoop the arms through center, both heels in, toes out, sink in. Inhale back into that side bend, right elbow inside the thigh, reach up and over. As you exhale, pull up from the core, other side. Press and open one. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Making bright circles around yourself here. One more set. Back to center, Devyasana. Long tail, lift the navel, ribs over hips, ears over shoulders, soft hands, soft wrists, strong legs, soft jaw. Press it out, superstar, hug in, strong core. Breathe and repeat your yes. See it shining out through your body, mind, your life into the world. Big bright inhale here. Next exhale, bend that left knee, pivot knee and toe to the side, sink in, Vira 2. As much as you can, knees right over the ankle. Both feet are very active, hugging the earth. And let's play here. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sink in. With your breath. Really feel into all four corners of the feet and maybe even look. Make sure the middle knee and middle toes are in a nice clear alignment. Couple more. And take your time. Next time you come down, that elbow to the thigh, press, roll, face, push into the outside, that back foot, lifting the arch and create the longest, most dynamic line you can on that top side body. Sparkly fingers shining out, deep full breaths. A couple more. Last inhale. As you exhale, hug in, rise up. Swoop the arms through center, heels in, toes out, sink low. Back to our little spiraling dance here. Inhale, exhale, transition. Inhale, exhale, transition. Notice the difference as we get those side bodies nice and open today. Last set. And then elbows down, sink in, center, soft jaw. Breathe into your hips. Let's bring the hands to the thighs, above the knees there. Press those thighs wide. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, press that left thigh away. Pull the navel back, spiral, turn, look over that right shoulder. Squeeze the breath out. Inhale, open center. Exhale, press and spiral. Let your breath lead. 2 ice again, each side. Take your time, open center, sink it in. 3 breaths. Last inhale here, or rather, last inhale here, shine it out big and bright. Exhale, hug it in, muscles to bone. Inhale, bright opening here. Next exhale, float the arms down, interlace the hands behind you. Maybe your non-habitual clasp, opposite thumb than usual on top. Bend the elbows slightly, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your heart. Bend the knees as much as you need. Lift the core and engage long lower back. Big inhale here. And the exhale, pull those feet together, spin the thighs back, and reach your heart forward. Dive in. Bow into that forward fold. You could keep the hands as they are or adjust them like any variation of arms. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Please stay as you like, or let's pay a little more attention to hamstrings and side bodies once more, maybe adding an inverted twist onto this. Walk the hands over to that right leg, left hand around the front of the ankle, right forearm behind the calf, hug into that right leg, and pull your left hip up and back. Reach out through that left elbow, relax the neck. And keep that sacrum squaring and leveling as much as you can. Please stay with that as you like, or put a twist on it by keeping that left hand holding the right ankle. Keep reaching through that elbow, long side body, and walk the right hand up overhead on the floor, and use those fingers to help dial yourself into more of a twist, looking underneath that right armpit. Again, keep the sacrum level so this twist comes through the spine and not the unleveling of the hips. Breathful here. Please stay there as long as you like, or inhale and unwind, half forward fold, and exhale and fold. And take pause in center, notice the movement of energy, difference in the sides. And as inspired, walk on over to your left leg, left forearm behind the ankle and calf, right hand around the front of the ankle, pull that right hip up and back, bend the left knee as much as you need, or like for your body today, hug into that left leg, relax the neck, Keep reaching through that right elbow, getting right side body bright as that right hip pulls up and back. Stay there, or any inhale, that right ankle keeps holding, hand keeps left ankle, and walk that left hand on the earth up overhead, dialing yourself into a deeper spiral, neck relaxed. Breathe a twist. Stay there as you like, or unwind. Inhale, half forward fold, and exhale and fold. Walk the hands towards your right foot when you're ready, and come into a lunge shape or even a warrior one shape with your feet. Bend that front knee deep and walk the hands till about 45 degrees out from your hips. So you're pushing your hips back. You've got like a down dog upper body and a lunge or warrior one stance in the lower body. Activate your feet, plug those hips into connection and core, and then lengthen spine, melt your heart, activate your fingertips, scoop the elbows in, roll the shoulders wide, melt your heart, relax your neck, and breathe here. Last couple breaths. And then pivot up on that back heel and come on into lizard lunge. On the hands, forearm, or props inside that front leg. As needed, that back knee could lower down or keep it up. Rock and roll it around as you like. Deep, full letting go breaths here in the nose. Out the mouth. Couple more breaths here. Breathe your intention. Can the breath be more full and rich with it? Follow your breath. Last inhale as you exhale, lift up, and let's move through center. Feel free to take a little shimmy shake out there. And then second side, walking into that lunge or warrior one position with the legs, second side, and walking the hands out to about 45-degree angle from your hips. Down dog, upper body, lunge or warrior one, lower body. Squeeze those hips square just like you would in that upper version of the pose here. Press hips back, lengthen spine. Hands as wide as the shoulders, claw fingertips, scoop elbows towards each other. Wrap shoulders away, mouth the heart, and breathe. Soft jaw. Front knee over that ankle. Outer back foot anchored. You stay or as inspired, pivot back, heel up, walk inside that front leg, making your way into lizard lunge. What variations or movements or not does your body want on this side? Please stay as inspired. When you're ready, press on up and come back to center again. Maybe a little wiggle, slide, dance, flow and center there. And make your way back to first side, warrior one or high lunge stance. Hug in, squeeze to center, find your feet, root down, rise up. High lunge or warrior one stance, hips squared or moving towards square. Lengthen up out of the waist, down through the tailbone. Elbows and shoulders on the back, stay there. Or you could bring the hands up, hook or clasp. Squeeze shoulders on the back, stretch out from the back leg and up. Sink into the front knee, keeping those low ribs pulling back, ears, shoulders, ribs, and hips in alignment as much as you can. How's the jaw? The tongue? Your breath? Last two breaths here. Inhale as you exhale, float the arms down, interlace your hands, squeeze palms, squeeze shoulders, hug hips square. Find any edge of back bend. Last two breaths. Big inhale as you exhale, back heel down, push into the outside of the foot, reach the heart forward and dive in, relax the neck. Last two breaths. And exhale, letting go of the hands, come back to center. Find stillness in center or that little swim or shake out there, whatever you need. A few more breaths. And make your way as inspired to your second side. Again, finding that high lunge or warrior one position. Squeeze to center, root into the feet, rise up, hug those hips square, elbows and shoulders moving back. Long line of energy from the back heel up through your heart, breathful there, or arms up, hook or clasp. Pull and shine shoulder blades together, lifting the heart. Repeat your yes. Front knee. Pull those low ribs back and find that neutral center, plumb line there as much as you can. Big bright inhale here and follow any exhale, arms down, back heel down, and maybe non-habitual clasp again. Squeeze, pull, lengthen out, lift heart. Stay there, keep that front hip pulling back, heart reaching forward and dive in. Please stay with that longer. You're welcome to unwind through a vinyasa or back into your wide-legged forward fold. Maybe even stepping those legs wider, spine longer. You could walk the arms out in front and begin to rest your head and even your chest towards the earth, like a big wide-legged melting down dog. Last couple of breaths there. And make your way through to sit. We're going to step the feet together or step into a seat with the legs together anyways. And come on down. So last little bit here, coming back to ground. Let's come into a seated twist. Hug into that top knee, wiggle into your sit bones, lift tall. And know that the depth of twist that's right for you might change day to day. So first feel center, neutral, sits bones rooted, sacrum level, breath full. You could go open twist or gently hug in to that top knee. Maybe stay with just a hug today. Maybe a little deeper. Maybe root that back arm down. Stretch that arm up with all that luscious side body energy you have. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, find the depth of twist that is breathful for you, and wash your spine in the breath. Think about the length of your spine, each inhale lengthening, each exhale wringing out. Please stay as long as you like, or follow any inhale, counter twist, press and open. And if you're on that open side there and you'd like, long spine, bow in, press your hips back. And inhale to drape up, stack your knees up. Press into the feet, wiggle hips back as you really pour that bowl of the pelvis forward as much as you can. Pull into the feet, lift lower back, tall spine. Soft jaws, you root into the legs and sits bones. Stay here or as inspired, right arm over left, big, big hug. Any arm variations are welcome. Otherwise, again, a little more attention into back body today and grounding. So arms could stay in this hug. You could even reach forward with the hug or continue your spiral. Eagle arms, elbows up, shoulders down, hands away from the face. Breathful here. If you have more space, you want more stretch in the hips, the feet could walk forward towards the height of the knees. Elbows can reach forward for more in the shoulders, resting on or hooking over the knees, and bow in, head in the hands or head in the arms. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Please stay as you are as long as you like. And of course, you could simply unwind from where you are or bring the hands on either side of the front leg, top leg that is. Push down, press into the feet. Take a little swim in your hips or just move it on over the direction you were going. Spin, spin, spin until you get to second side. Wherever you're going, we'll land left foot on top or second side for the twist. Again, please find center and grounding first. Push into feet and sits bones. Lift the hearts, lift the head. Find your breathfulness. When you're ready, one breath at a time, inhaling to lengthen, exhale to breathe your twist. What edge is right for you on this side today? As usual in twist, it can be great to get that benefit of stretching the eyes there, bringing your eyes out of the normal range and breathing as you would all other parts, that stretch of the eyes. Looking in the practice to let the eyes follow the lines of energy, the direction we're extending out to. course, I didn't cue the eyes on the other side. So if you didn't do that and you did on this side, then once we take our counter twist here, bring the eyes into that. Open twist. Stay upright as long as you like, or walk on down. Push your hips back. And take your time to make your way into that Gomukhasana, or stacked knee seat. Feet open wider towards the height of the knees if it's right for you. Hips wiggle back. Really try to find that pelvic bowl pouring forward, lower back moving in. Didn't do as much of that as I planned, but I think we'll focus on that in our therapeutic class tomorrow. Lots of forward folding. Simply again staying in this neutral, grounded, breathful, or as inspired, big hug, left arm over right. Hug in, draw down. Spiral deeper as inspired. Follow your breath to wherever the edge is that's right for you today. This side could be different, so again, just really listening inward, letting your body wisdom, your breath lead the way. Please stay longer if it's right for you, or gently drape up. Roll out your neck, shoulders, mouth. Unwind the legs. Maybe give a little windshield wiper to your feet there. I'm going to invite you into a last symmetrical forward fold. So maybe you come up to sit on something, especially if you're going feet together, knees wide, unless your thighs naturally rest on the earth. You can always go on legs both just wide or out in front of you. Listen to your body. We'll take about 10 breaths. So maybe you take 5 breaths into different shapes. Any symmetrical tall spine, or forward fold with that long spine once your breath invites you to go deeper. Really press into the earth behind you, or pull on the ankles or legs to get your pelvic bowl to pour forward. Lift your heart and soften your jaw. So the key here is to have the pelvic bowl pouring forward, lower back in, heart forward as much as you can. Please notice when the head starts to lead, the back's going to round, the heart's going to pull back. It's just not as beneficial. So even if you stay more upright or all the way upright, close your eyes and be there. Feel to where your breathful edge is. If you've got feet together, knees wide, keep some press in the feet so there's strength in the ankles and we're not totally stretching them into the roll out shape. And please stay in any edge or variation of forward fold that's right for you. As inspired, please roll on through to Shavasana if that's what's right for you, or drape up and take a little pause in a meditative seat. Notice which way your legs habitually cross. And again, our attention right now on the subconscious patterning. Maybe you choose to go with the non-habitual cross of the legs and just notice how that feels. Root down into the earth, breathful awareness into your feet. Breathful awareness through the legs, either in your final resting or your meditative seat. Breathful awareness into your sits bones and hips. Breathful awareness into your lower back, your belly, your organs of digestion, regeneration. Breathful awareness into the full circumference of your diaphragm. Breathful awareness, full circumference of the torso around the heart. Breathful awareness through your neck, shoulders, out through the arms. Breathful awareness around the face, eyes, jaw, ears, tongue. Full body breath, full body awareness. If you will, maybe receiving a bit of Rilke reflection today. All will come again into its strength, the fields undivided, the waters undammed, the trees towering and the walls built low, and in the valleys people as strong and varied as the land. And no churches where God is imprisoned or lamented like a trapped and wounded animal. the houses welcoming all who knock, and a sense of boundless offering in all relations, and in you and in me. No yearning for an afterlife, no looking beyond, no belittling of death, but only longing for what belongs to us, and serving earth, lest we remain unused. You too will find your strength. We who must live in this time cannot imagine how strong you will become, how strange, how surprising, yet familiar as yesterday. We will sense you like a fragrance from a nearby garden and watch you move through our days like a shaft of sunlight in a waiting room. We will not be herded into churches, for you are not made by the crowd, you who meet us in our solitude. We are cradled close in your hands and lavishly flung forth. You who are cradled in the arms of earth, in the breath of divine, remember yourself, vast and expansive, beautiful and ever changing, dancing upon the winds of life. Invite this kiss of breath, this gift of prana shakti, life force to deepen and brighten through you. Shine it out through your body mind into your life. Sparkle and wiggle it out through your fingers and toes. And as inspired, stretch yourself long and feel the fullness of this blessed embodiment. Breathe and repeat your yes, I am. And follow any exhale if you're lying down to press into your feet, knees bent and roll to one side, letting the bottom arm be your pillow and the top arm hug the knees, bow your head to your heart. Thank you, body. And thank yourself for showing up for all layers of being, for slowing down and listening inward. And follow any inhale to press into the earth and drape up, neck soft, eyes closed, awareness inward. And as inspired, maybe bring your hands to your heart in any way that feels good for you and sense your heartbeat. The preciousness of each gift of heartbeat, each opportunity to begin again, to choose. And breathe into your choice, that quality or energy that you would choose to shine out at this time or shine inward. May we take it as easy as we can, this dark moon, this turning time, and so many levels of being. Exhale and empty yourself of breath. Pause in the emptiness. Welcome that breath that wants to breathe you Invite it deep and full into your heart as you're ready to join me. One great Om to seal our practice. And bow into the light of your own heart, to that very same light within all beings. Namaste. And to the earth. Jai Bhumima. Yes, and yay, great mama. And thank you again to all of you, my teachers, and to all of my teachers and your teachers, and on and on and on into infinity. So grateful. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. And namaste, beautiful beings. Drink lots of water. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back tomorrow for restorative and therapeutic at noon and here all week. Okay, bye.